And that's what really hurts. We could do without, we'll make up the money in the long term. But it's really hard to see the challenges, to see the numbers go down, what's watching, and you know exactly why. There's nothing I can really do. It will take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks to bounce back. And I don't know how to say Asp11, Rumble, AJ Rumble. We're on Rumble. Our videos, once they are premiered on YouTube, and even including live streams, they get shot to Rumble automatically. I have a great relationship with the guys over there. We're going to start doing some stuff specifically on that platform. But here's the thing: there's no money in it. So yeah, we can put the videos over there, but you don't make any money from it. So I'll always support those platforms. We also support Odyssey and BitChute as well. All of our stuff is automatically transferred over there, but there's no revenue. If there was revenue, it'd be different. You know, I can see why bigger names on the platform are going there, but you know, if you're a Russell Brand or a Crowder or the guys in that crew, I see where they're going there, but they get a check. You know, Rumble says, here's a check. So I have a great relationship with Rumble, and they want the content, but ain't no offer on the table for the WAV files. You know, they're just like, oh, we like it. Can we use it? You know, it's not, there's no offer. So we gotta stay here. And look, YouTube is, I'm not hating on the platform. I'm frustrated with it, but this platform has been very good to me and the channel. And, including the people that work there. You know, so the partner manager I had, he's gone now. I'm without a contact. But he was very complimentary about the channel. He liked it. We work with a couple of people on the business side that used to work at YouTube, and they love the stuff. So it's you know, I gotta think it's just, you know, one person watched it and just didn't care for it. Alphabet Corp, says Deb, and she's right. So when you lose an appeal, you should be able to like get one more, you know, like you got to deny it 2 out of 3. But I'm not going to be bitching about this throughout the entire live stream. I promise. I promise that. It just happened. The wounds are raw. They're open. Dear Rumble, we need a dealio. Yeah. Yeah. That would be cool. Jason, you stream but bring such joy to my life. Each of you brings such joy to my day at work. Have you heard of the mysterious red rain in India that dumped tons of unidentified genetic material for months, still unexplained? I've covered red rain very, very a long time ago, Jason, but I didn't know about the genetic material. There's been incidents of red rain in India that's at least the ones I researched, where the soil was rich in iron and other minerals that make water red, right? And then because of some weather condition, that soil gets pulled up into the atmosphere, mixes with the water vapor, and comes down as red. Like you've seen the stories, and this was in the video on the White House, like one of our first, where frogs rain down, or snakes, or the Kentucky meat shower, where chunks of meat rain down in Kentucky. Like those things happened, but it's just this weird weather phenomenon. I forget the name of it. There's a name for where it happens. It's something like a weather funnel or something like that. Where it will just pull a bunch of stuff out of the ocean. Like there is it might be Nicaragua. It's in the video where it happens like very consistently. Like they know that every June, the second week in June, it's gonna rain fresh fish. So everyone's out there with baskets, just waiting for the fish god to drop the fish on them, because it's some weather phenomenon that on the other side of the isthmus pulls fish out, and then on that side of the isthmus drops the fish in. I haven't used the word isthmus in a while. There it is. Isthmus. All we need to do is get the word archipelago in there. We've got our geography bingo card filled out. November 5th, 2020, raining frogs, says James Sweet. Sweet. I don't know where that happens, ZZZ. Isthmuses. Yeah. Sharknado, yeah. Sharknado, yeah, I guess it's the same thing. Mary J, we had brine shrimp all over our foundation as our house was being built. This after a storm the night before, and we lived a couple of miles from the Atlantic. Yeah. I wonder if people ate those shrimp. Are those eatable? The shrimp in the driveway? CS, where Heckle at? He's here. He's chilling out. Chris Moore, Isthmus be my lucky day. Very nice. Nicely done. John Silva, Hennebury. There needs to be a legal clarification of the right of freedom of speech with online platforms balanced against the law. You cannot yell fire in the theater or promote violence or hurt anyone. I don't know, John, because it's you know, it's still a private platform, so they can regulate whatever they want. You know, and my issue really isn't with the regulation. I have my views, and I try to keep them to myself as much as I can. And the YouTube, whatever that is, they're allowed to have their views, and if they don't want certain things on the platform, I don't agree with it, but I get it. Because there are other platforms different than YouTube that have different spins. Not as big, but they do. My problem is what? What did I do? Tell me that. And then I won't do it. I'm a good boy. I'm not here to, you know, to make statements. I'm here to make a living. Wow, a lot of super chats already. That's great. That's great that you guys are supporting, and I'm scanning, and you're very supportive, very helpful. See, Rune Lady still, she won't get rid of the avatar. She's gonna keep it. I don't know. Can I ban her from here? Let me see if I can ban her. Victoria's saying no down there. Yeah, did everyone stick around for the? And it's okay if you did. Stick around for the hecklefish. Don't be a sheep mug. I had it here for you. Go. I don't know how many people stick around for that, for the end, for the credits. But I tried to make it fun. Yeah, I gotta thank everybody. You gotta get the Patreon members up there. Every single one, by the way. If you are a member of Patreon, you are in that list. If you send a picture in wearing Wi-Fi's gear, you're on that back page for the most part. Yeah, that's his new one. Don't be a sheep. And shop.thewifiles.com. If you want to support the channel, we would appreciate it. Jen's dancing. I don't know why she's dancing. Why are you dancing?
I'm dancing because I just ordered Gino and my dinner, and because we beat our record for the amount of people watching the premiere.
We beat the record. We did.
We beat the record.
There it is. It comes up. Gino, are you in my home?
I certainly am. You can't tell. You can't tell from behind.
No, I can't tell from behind. Yeah, I'm glad we beat the record. That's helpful and frustrating.
I know. Oh, so I bring merch. It's a Black House thing.
Jennifer, Travis McSee wants us to cover the 9/11 conspiracy theories. What do you think? No, are you crazy? No, can't do that, man.
We do cover it in the Discord.
On the Discord, is that a hot topic in the Discord?
Well, we'll talk about anything on the Discord.
Oh yeah, I'd say let me put the link in there. Yeah, and if you want to get wild and weird, the Discord is the place to go. But you know, I can't talk about 9/11 inside jobs and the Bush family and all that. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, there goes the team. There they go. Insane how YouTube is trying to censor history and also issues that need to be openly discussed in real words like those things. So see, I can't even say those. I can't even say those things, bunny lover. Can't say those things. Yeah, at the end of the episode tonight, that's why I said go discuss this stuff with friends, family, neighbors, coworkers. And here's the thing: you're going to know the people that you can't talk to. I mean, you already know who they are. But what I found surprising is people in the real world, neighbors and such, how open people are to discussing everything, even those that may not fully agree with me on everything. There's so many reasonable people out there. You know, real world is not like Twitter at all. Most people are great. Should we do some super chats or? They're down there going, I don't care. Whatever. We could do some mail first. Check out. How about a little mail segment? We got these. Hang on. I have them right here. Yeah, have them right. So we're going to do a full video on these. So what came in the mail this week? We need like a mail song. It's time for mail. Here goes mail. It's time for mail or something like that. Have officials sing it. Oh, we got a great package from Tiger World. Tiger World in North Carolina, Rockville, North Carolina. If you want to go see the Tigers, letter comes from Mike McBride, AJ Hecklefish and crew. Thank you for making my Thursday nights. I learn something new every time I watch your channel. Sign me up for a Lizard People shirt too. Thanks, Mike. No need for any plug. Enjoy the wall calendar. Dirty plug. I'm gonna send something good. So he sent a bunch of these calendars. I mean, adorable, right? So that's Tiger World, North Carolina. Mike, if you're watching, I appreciate it. And Mike was nice enough to invite us out there because our mailing address is in North Carolina, so he thought we were there, but we're not. But I'll take him up on that next time we're in town. Who doesn't want to see tigers? All right, this one comes from William T. Dixon. AJ, Jen, Gino, Victoria, and Hecklefish. Let's get everyone up there. Thank you for the shout out to my shoddy YouTube channel. Maybe I'll get back to promoting it someday. Sincerely, William T. Dixon. Oh yeah, I remember his channel. So William T. Dixon sent us these coloring books. Coloring. And look, if you're someone who's going to send in stuff like that, let me know if I can give it away. Because we'll give some of these things away on the live streams. Rather than, you know, Jen, I'm not much of a coloring book guy. Jen will color. We got these little things.
These are so cool.
Under this stuff, right? Hang on. This is from Mio Nakamura. It's a lot of words, so I'm going to paraphrase. Dear AJ Hecklefish and the White House crew, my husband introduced me to your YouTube channel a while back, and I binge-watched all of your videos. Just today, we watched your videos together while working. That gets couples in the mood, by the way. I get really excited when I see your notifications for videos on Thursdays. Well, you're not going to see one for this video this week. A little bit about myself. She's a sculptor and art director at a special effects studio called Onyx Forge Studios. I also make collectibles and toys such as blind boxes and plushies for fun. I know you mentioned you're not fond of cryptids, but Hecklefish, I thought you might enjoy my blind boxes that I made. Okay, let's see what we got for blind boxes. The mail segment. The mail segment. What, the viewers go down at the mail segment, which I've noticed from week to week. But hang in there. All right, so we've got 4 of these. someone Slack. It says Little Toots. What do you think this is?
I think they're probably little figurines.
Well, because I don't know if it was weed.
It's
Pretty quick with that blade.
Let's see. Well, my real father was Puerto Rican. Yeah, so it's these
oh, they're so cute.
little things. I don't know if you can see that. What is it?
Now well, it says on the side of the box. It's cryptic.
It's cryptid. Walking quietly on the moss-covered forest, and there's a lot more words. All right, the last thing from the mail, which I'm very excited about. I can only show you a little bit of it. And do we know where these came from, Jennifer?
We were gonna try to find out in the Discord.
So we're trying to find out where these came from. I think this teacher's daughter reached out to me online. If it's the same one. But 6th grade students sent in all these live files pictures, like this one.
I love
Layered
this.
hecklefish. That one comes from Betsy Arroyo. Whoa, look at this one.
Yeah, that's mine.
Look at that one. Is her name on there? That's a good one. That's real talent. And of course, if you're the Crab Cat, that's Pamela sent that in. So what I'm gonna do this week, maybe tomorrow morning if I have time, is I'm going to do a video for backstage, and I will show every single one of these and say hi to the kids. So they
I
have
love that
something
so
funny
much.
to check out. That should be fun. Should be fun, right?
Very.
Should we do some of these super chats?
Let's do a super chat.
All right. Well, let me get out of your hair. There they go. Super chats, 145 stacked up. That's pretty strong. Here's Christina Hinks for $4.99. Thank you.
Thank you, human. Maybe now we can get some indoor plumbing for this bowl. Ugh, it smells like a dumpster full of used baby diapers in here.
Oh, and I heard that it was gross. Did you guys hear that down there in the producer's windows? Did you hear Hecklefish? She's not a yes. So, all of these artists with zero direction just happen to create massively ominous and creepy art simultaneously? I'm with Hecklefish. That's the word, Christina, is that they were given no direction about the art. And look, I believe that. Look, it's Colorado. Yeah. Colorado artists. They're going to be a little wacky. And the thing about the murals were crazy. Like the gargoyles, I didn't think were that intense, and they're not like huge. They're up there. Most people, I bet, wouldn't even notice them. By the way, most of this art has been taken down. Like the murals are gone. They're in storage. So with the murals, what was the artist's name? I think it was Leo Tanguma. Anyway, after all the theories hit the internet, a bunch of believers actually like descended on the poor man's house and were demanding answers about, with the Nazi and the dead kids and all that. And he was, according to the story, he was very nice and very upset that people were taking the murals so negatively. Now, look, I do an entertainment show, so I have to work the stories to make them entertaining. I have to mold them like clay, which means sometimes I have to cherry pick information. I never lie, but I have to cherry pick to make the story work. So Leo actually did 4 murals. They're 2, but each one is 2 pieces. It's called a diptych. So he has this ominous thing with the soldier and the sword. But then the second part is the soldier's actually been defeated by the children and all of that. Now it's still dark. It's still dark. But his point was that the children don't need weapons, and they're dreaming of peace, so they're gathering up all the weapons. And what they're doing is they're giving it to the little Aryan boy to forge into farming tools. That's what he's doing. And the other one is kind of similar. It starts off with the burning forest and the extinct animals and the Mayan girl at the end of the world. And then the second piece is all the children that gathered around like this glowing thing. So that's supposed to be about global warming and environmental whatever. You know, it's Colorado, so that's that they're into that stuff. So so these are warnings about militarism and abusing the environment. So those are good messages. Just in the execution, it was a little dark. As for Lucifer, I don't know why. It's in the middle of nowhere, also. And crank it up a notch, the eyes light up. I mean, people were annoyed at it because he was contracted to do that statue like in '92 or something, like years earlier, and just didn't get around. He's a Colorado artist. He didn't get around to it. Eventually, the city of Denver sued him and said, "You need to finish this thing." So he finished the Blue Mustang, the Lucifer, and I don't know. Was he annoyed at being sued? Like, you're just gonna sue me? I'll show you. But I guess Lucifer had the last laugh when he killed him. So what happened there was he was just it's made of fiberglass, that horse, and it's huge, right? It's 32 feet tall, 9,000 pounds, and he was just working a piece of it, and a piece of the fiberglass fell off and just nicked his artery, and it just bled out right there. So that's how Lucifer killed his creator. But Christina, I don't think anyone was in on it. I really don't. And I don't think I was that clear in the video about where I come down on the theories. It's clear enough for you to make a decision. But yeah, I don't believe any of the ominous stuff, the time capsule, the Masons. I really don't. But I do believe there are bunkers down there. I do believe that. Whom do we have? Destinyland Adventures. What's in your icon there? Is that just a picture of your hatchback? Well, I like everyone leans in the same way. So his icon's just the back of the hatchback.
Yeah. It looks like.
If you could do a show on any topic on any platform, what would it be? I like this platform. This one has been good to me. So if as far as topic, I don't really know. Like I talk about how no, I can't do 9/11 or Q or any of those, and it's not. I don't say it like I'm disappointed either, because I really wouldn't want to cover 9/11 conspiracy. I'm from New York. I was there for 9/11. I'm going to leave it alone. I have my own thoughts and theories, but I'm going to leave it alone. And same with Q. There's whatever you can believe what they say, or you can hate what they say. That's not even the point. There's a lot of negative energy around that topic. So these conspiracies that have a lot of just negative energy that get people upset, I don't want to do them. When you watch the Y-Files, it's supposed to be fun, right? Producers, it's supposed to be fun. Even when we do something dark, as we get toward the end, I try to let the air out of the balloon, because when I watch videos about conspiracies or dark subjects, most of them are, you got the debunking videos like Simon Whistler's, which are annoying, which I spoke about. But then you've got the believers that tell with 20 minutes about how it's all true and the end of the world and the bunkers and the lizards and all of that. And then it's over. And then you're just left with just feeling kind of dark. And when I'm researching and watch, hours and hours of it afterwards, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. It's just a lot. And I don't want people, if you're going to binge the Y-Files, it should be fun. So even when we come from dark, like people burning to death, we can finish it up with something snappy, something peppy, right?
Now, I do understand why that video got demonetized.
I do too.
Yeah.
What about this one tonight? Why were we demonetized? What say you?
Honestly, I think it was me personally, if I was just watching it and had to guess, I would think it was the whole portion when you and Hecklefish were going back and forth about the Australian virus and the forcing people to take the vaccine and all of that. That would be my guess.
Now, because I was intimating certain things,
Yes.
so that's fair. But the AI wouldn't know that.
But the AI heard pandemic, it heard vaccine,
Mhm.
it heard certain words that are definitely going to flag it. It heard sheeple, it heard, that kind of stuff. So that's going to be my guess as to why the AI, because the AI heard Nazi, swastika, concentration camp, little German boy, vaccine.
List goes on.
And so then somebody watched it, and then they probably got into the that section, and that was the section that